Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a sleep physician. If you have insomnia, this channel is for you. Many with trouble sleeping feel like they've lost the trust in their brain's ability to regulate their sleep. But a lot of people have not completely lost trust in the brain. And if they could regain trust in the brain's ability to sleep, many would sleep better. Super nice having you back here. Hope you're doing really, really good. As you can see, I'm not where I'm usually at home in my office, but rather I am with family down here in Texas where somebody is getting married. So that's very excited, very exciting. But there's the one thing I've been pondering for quite a while that I thought, I might as well share tonight with you, which is the following. Something you often hear is that, people with insomnia saying, my brain just doesn't seem to like ever make me sleepy, for example. Some people feel like perpetually alert and awake, or other people say like, my brain just will not let me fall asleep, for example, like, it just keeps going. A lot of people feel like they've kind of lost the confidence in their brain's ability to regulate sleep and wakefulness, and therefore kind of try to override it by doing various things. And I talk about this all the time, things like using a sleep mask or keeping it cool or etc. that typically do not work. But the one thing I want to share with you today was simply this, that few people have completely lost confidence in their brain's ability to regulate things. For example, I've never heard somebody say, I don't believe that my brain will wake me up. Nobody's afraid of like perpetual sleep. So, a lot of people do trust their brain's ability to regulate that, to regulate their ability to wake up. Or, for example, breathing. Like, people, I haven't, come across anybody saying, I've lost my confidence, my trust in my brain's ability to regulate how I breathe. And oftentimes the problem when it comes to regulation is it's not like your brain still is trying to regulate your sleep. It's often the beliefs and the behaviors and things like that are feeding the insomnia. And the trust issue is a big one, because once you start to try to manipulate things, then it just starts ramping up fear and concern, anxiety, and things like that. So simple message here, like, think about it. Like, you probably still trust your brain to do a lot of things. Try to trust it when it comes to regulating sleep, in addition to of course everything else I talk about here, like when it comes to CBTI, limit time in bed, get out of bed if you're not sleepy, all the things. But in addition to that, try to still have trust in your brain, because it is still trying to do its best for you. Just a little quick one here on the road. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, I still have Wi-Fi, of course, so I'm available for any questions, comments, etc. So hopefully I'll be back a couple more times before I'm home. I'm going to be home on Sunday. So if not before that, I'll see you then. But I think I'll still be able to put out some content here before that. Okay, take it easy and see you soon.